The court convenes today to hear the case of Lotso Huggenbear, so accused of high crimes against toys. These crimes include being mean to other toys, excluding toys from certain groups, and forcing the toys to play with preschoolers. So, defense, will you bring forth your first witness?
Your Honor, I'd like to call the clown to the stand. Now, Mr. Clown, tell us what happened at the Sunnyside Children's Center.
Lotso took over all the toys at Sunnyside. He separated the toys he liked from the toys he didn't like. And then he made the weaker toys play with the preschoolers.
Now, did Lotso know what happened to toys that played with the preschoolers?
Yes, he did. He knew they would be broken. He didn't care. He said that someone had to make a sacrifice for the rest.
Thank you. Prosecution rests.
All right, defense.
¿Dónde estabas la noche del crimen? Oh, sorry. Mr. Clown, is it true that you and Mr. Lotso were abandoned by your owner?
Well, yes.
And is it also true that Mr. Lotso was in fact replaced by another bear?
Yes, it is.
Thank you very much. No further questions.
All right, the court will now recess for 2 minutes.
Well, guys, what do you think so far?
Guilty.
I'm with Galen. If this guy's not guilty, I'm going to shave my mustache. Because that's so hard.
Man, he's not that bad. He's loving strawberries.
Well, I think that Barbie is fabulous today.
Everything.
Well, guys, I think we'll also understand. Maybe we'll learn something we didn't know.
Mr. Lotso Huggenbear, is it true that you deliberately excluded toys from where the nice kids were?
Yes.
And is it not also true that you forced those toys to play with the preschoolers?
Yes.
And is it not also true that you were mean to toys on multiple occasions?
Mean? You want me to feel bad about being mean? This one ain't mean, boy. It's cruel. You think you're acting like I'm some kind of awful bear, like I was made this way. You know, you don't really get what's going on here, son.
Now wait just a minute.
I'm talking now. Whenever a toy loses its owner and loses its existence, the reason for its existence, there's very few things it can do. There's times where it's just ripped away from its owner. And that's exactly what the world does to everybody. It rips you away from the things you love the most, and it leaves you empty inside. And then you ask yourself, oh, well, what's right and what's wrong? Well, sometimes you can't do what's right. Sometimes the world doesn't make that an option. And toys like me aren't broken because we want to be.
But we are all broken at some point. We are all hurt at some point.
Yeah.
None of us have done the things that you've done.
Yeah, well, you had Andy. Whenever you were broken, you had somebody who would fix you. You had someone who would love you. That was taken from me. I didn't have that. So when there's toys like me in this kind of situation, there's only a few things you can do. You can remake your world like I did in Sunnyside, or you can just go and rot in the toy box. Well, you know, if that makes me a bad bear, then so be it.
Andy, it's time to go.
Okay, Mom.
And, see.